An update tonight on a Grand Haven veteran's fight to save an Afghan interpreter who served U.S. troops in Afghanistan.
We told you Friday about America's promise to fast-track visa consideration for Afghans who protected U.S. lives and are now themselves the targets of Taliban death threats. Target 8 investigator Susan Samples is here tonight with an update on this story. Susan.
Sue and Brian, a national nonprofit that tracks these kinds of cases tells me it's hopeful. It is starting to see improvement. The U.S. Embassy in Kabul is processing applications faster, and they confirmed the Afghan interpreter, sponsored by a Grand Haven family, is near the final step in the visa process. But he's also the target of Taliban death threats as the date of America's planned withdrawal from Afghanistan inches closer.
Hello, how are you?
From the living room of their Grand Haven home, Gerald and Lynette Keene build on a relationship that began a world away.
This is our family. We need to get them out of there and here.
I made a connection with him and a promise to him.
It's been nearly 5 years since Army First Sergeant Gerald Keene returned from Afghanistan, and he and his wife have been working ever since to help an Afghan interpreter, his wife and 4 children get special immigrant visas so they can make a new home in West Michigan.
And we went through some pretty hard times on that fob with the Taliban, and the camaraderie that we built and the trust that we built. I mean, I trusted him with my life.
I've learned many things from the U.S. Army, and you know, I love to come to U.S.
I'm not surprised that his case has been kind of languishing at the final end of the process. It's very typical.
Kim Stafiri's Association of Wartime Allies runs a private Facebook page to help special visa applicants like the Afghan interpreter who lived and worked on Gerald Keene's Army base. The now 28-year-old husband and father has been stuck in the special visa pipeline for at least 2 years, even though it's supposed to take 9 months or less. A State Department Inspector General report declared the program understaffed, uncoordinated. Its top job went unfilled for 3 years. That's despite a growing backlog of applicants who helped the U.S. and are facing Taliban death threats because of it.
They typically will torture and execute the family members in front of the person that they consider the infidel, the one that has served with the U.S., and they'll put them through that torture before they actually then physically torture and then execute them.
And my fear is they will hunt him down.
Every morning, every evening, the Taliban, they're coming here, and they are taking the checkpoints.
They served our country. It's not an option to not bring them here.
Perhaps the interpreter's last hurdle, he and his family have to get scheduled to undergo medical exams to get green-lighted to come here. The government has to schedule those medical exams. The Keenes set up a GoFundMe page to help cover those expenses as well as airfare once the family gets approved. If you want to help, you'll find the link inside my story shortly at woodtv.com. Back to you.